And did you guys see Kanye the other day? I think it was just a day ago. Him and who was it? There was a few rappers in New York City that was still shutting down the streets. Like Kanye was going down the street and mobs of people were just chasing after. People love Kanye West. So I don't from all the stuff that I'm reading on my TikTok, where I'm getting a pretty good traction there. So I'm getting a really good idea of how people feel about this. And a lot of people are fucking like, yo, Kanye, keep it going. Um, I think a lot of people were like, let's chill out on this, like, anti-Jewish stuff and let's fucking fuck because there's something deeper to this. It's that artists are sort of beholden to these contracts. We're gonna watch a Dave Chappelle thing too because he does it great, and I know and Kanye has been watching Dave Chappelle. It's so funny how much Kanye keeps track of what people are talking and saying about him because I'll see a video and then immediately Kanye's out there with the chart like the fucking. Oh my god, it's probably gonna help. Okay, love me some Kanye West, y'all. Okay, so where's
The myth,
okay, here we go. Here
such
we go.
as especially
Here we go.
For anybody, right? It's kind of like being anti-black.
but it's really interesting.
Do you think you're being unfairly targeted for the comments that you've been making?
Do you feel like it's unfair?
Yes,
You
absolutely.
know, I mean, anti-Semitic statements are never good for anybody, right? It's kind of like being anti-black.
But it's really interesting. I didn't realize that I could be considered anti-Semitic till I read one of the definitions of anti-Semitism. Look at this. The definition says, making mendacious, dehumanizing, demonizing, or stereotypical allegations about Jews as such, or the power of Jews as a collective, such as, especially, but not exclusively. This sounds like let them go by. All right, so it says, think about it, that sounds like the type wording that's in the contracts, right?
Indeed.
Okay, it says, such as, especially, but not exclusively, the myth about a world Jewish conspiracy or of Jews controlling the media, economy, government, or other societal
But
institutions.
isn't that what you said? That Jews run everything?
Yeah, but that actually is considered to be anti-Semitic. So I didn't realize that it was anti-Semitic to say, hey, I have a Jewish attorney, I have a Jewish record label, I have a Jewish.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's like, how do you not know that, Kanye West? But again, I don't. He's in another fucking tax bracket. Like this dude is in a. We gotta just think like he is not even close to dealing with what we deal with on a day to day basis, and like the amount of focus that this dude probably has to conjure up to do the things he does probably does isolate him a bit from these ideas. The funny thing is nobody's there to watch the basketball game anymore. Everybody's outside. The basketball players are like, "What the heck? What the heck, bro?" And that's another fun thing, right? The whole Kyrie Irving thing, right? Because Kyrie Irving's linking anti-Semitic stuff, and he's saying stuff, and he's getting canceled. Now he's off of. He's off. He's done for 5 games. And he's suspended. I don't know anything about sports, but I know that a basketball player missing 5 fucking games isn't a good thing. So again, we're not going down the road of this big Jewish cabal thing, but it is interesting the reaction and the backlash and how these folks did come together to sort of to stop him from saying things, to get a point across. That is what happened essentially. And I'm not saying that there was a Jewish media cabal that came down on Kanye to initially to destroy him, but he starts talking shit, and fucking Ari Emanuel starts rallying the troops saying like, yo, I'm calling on all of these different companies to stop fucking with with Kanye, and they did, and he did rally the troops, and they did come together as a group, and that did happen. And I don't think that it's anti-Semitic to say that that's what happened. That they came together and fucked him proper. Does he deserve it? I don't know. I don't ever think that people should be canceled and have their livelihoods ripped away from them, unless they're just horrible, horrible people like Harvey Weinstein. All of the lights playing in the car. Yes, right? That's what I was thinking too. All of the lights. And Kanye's just like, oh shit. Yeah, they're really canceling him heavy over here. And then when the team starts losing, then it shows the value of the basketball player. But it sure does seem like it. Yeah, they can't come together to look over the contract to make sure everybody gets a fair shake. Maybe that's why they came together to kick him out. Well, we're going to watch a Dave Chappelle little bit on that right after this that I think is going to, I don't know, Samuel, you've probably seen it. I'm sure you've probably already seen it and floating around and stuff. And if you haven't seen it, it's nothing to do with trans folks, okay? We're not going into, because I know everyone fucking hates Dave Chappelle for being transphobic or whatever, but it has nothing to do with trans. It's a story about his experience with the Chappelle Show and what happened there and why he walked away from millions of dollars. It's the Netflix deal. Yeah. So we'll finish this up. So he's like, I didn't know what I was saying was anti-Semitic. But again, I'm going to give him a reasonable doubt. This dude operates on a different wavelength than any of us. So who knows what gets into his bubble. And he's even admitted that he's had people close to him that's given him bad advice. He's had to really root people out. And when you become that status, when you think about billions of dollars and what that kind of money can do to someone's life, that's life-changing, that's generational wealth. And to even be in the orbit of that means that you get a piece of that. So how many people are just around him that wants the gravy train to keep going? It's like, Kanye, stop. No, you can't do that, Kanye. No, you can't. And if he listened to all those people on his way up, would he have achieved what he achieved? This man, again, he's operating on a different level. He had transcended hip hop music while simultaneously created a new genre of it. Fuck you. It's Conway. It's fucking Ye, son. Fuck off. He's fucking awesome. But again, maybe he didn't know. We're giving him benefit of doubt. What he said is indefensible. I will not defend what he said. I think it's atrocious. It's terrible. But, he's learning. And I think that's what we got to I think we should focus in on, is that he's coming back and he's kind of learning what he's done wrong. So let's continue on. It's just funny. It's like, I didn't know. I didn't know. All right.
Contractor. I have a
Do you regret your statements?
Or the statements you think you should be walking back? I mean, considering...
What do you mean walking back?
Well, backing up off of them. I mean, the thing is, you've lost a lot of endorsements. People are dropping you. You're getting, vilified. I mean, you might think you're right, but I think, there's a whole world out there that's condemning you for what you said.
Okay, so this right here is a chart of Universal Studios, 20th Century Fox, ABC News.
Here he goes.
CBS News, Columbia Pictures, Warner Brothers, ESPN Sports, Fox News, Washington Post, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MTV Music Television, Nickelodeon, USA Today, Wall Street Journal, Comedy Central, NBC Entertainment, Google, what else do we have? Disney, ABC Kids and Family, YouTube, Los Angeles Times, Discovery Network, Paramount Pictures, Facebook, Huffington Post, Yahoo, Marvel, Hulu, Cosmopolitan, Time, Touchstone, Associated Press, Pixar, Miramax, HBO, New York Post, LucasArts, MSNBC,
still going,
DreamWorks Animation. Now the thing is, I skipped over maybe about 5 of them because it was just unclear on this list. The red are the executives that are Jewish. at these companies.
Do you think they stuck together when they heard what you said? Was that is that what happened?
Well, what I said is, hey, you know, I've had experiences where it felt like I was being teamed up on, and I didn't realize that that term would be considered to be anti-Semitic. So I had a mediation with Adidas today, and I think Adidas felt like because everyone else was ganging up on me that they had the right to just take my designs, and I feel like right now I feel like that was in Christianity we don't say karma, we say you reap what you sow. And I feel like this is God humbling me right now because there's two things that are happening. A lot of times when I would say, oh, I'm the richest black man, it would be a defense that I would use for the mental health conversation. To say, oh, you guys say I'm crazy, but look at this, I made money. And but that is not godlike to be showing off. So if it's not godlike, then God will take that because it's all the church's money, right? So what's happening right now is I'm being humbled. Another thing that's happening is by me being burned to the flesh every single day, it's actually proving what I had to say. So when I went to the mediation, what I want to say is like black people are like, okay, Lex Friedman got you to apologize, Pierce Morgan got you to apologize to the Jews, but you never apologized to us about the George Floyd comment that made us feel bad. Now the thing is, okay, JFK, they got a lot of documentaries about how it happened. So we can argue about how it happened, which I like the fact that we can do that. But regardless, when I see that video as a black person, it hurts my feelings. And I know that police do attack and America is generally racist. And I understand that when we got to say Black Lives Matter, that the idea of it made us feel good together as a person, as a people, right? When let me say it so the soundbite is better for you guys. When the idea of Black Lives Matter came out, it made us come together as a people. Now afterwards, yes, there was some things where the
Chicanery.
money went. There were some things where it was used in order to push us to the Democratic vote. There were people behind it involved. That happened, but the general feeling. So when I said that,
Yeah.
and I questioned the death of George Floyd, it hurt my people. It hurt the black people. So I want to apologize to hurting them because right now God has shown me by what Adidas is doing and by what the media is doing, I know how it feels to have a knee on my neck now.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and stop. The metaphorical knee, right? The metaphorical knee. You know, I tend to agree with that because I think that the BLM, and I say it all the time, I think that BLM is a very important movement that needed to happen, but it's gone so far and there's a lot of corruption that's going on and there's a lot of people who aren't happy with what BLM is. And it's not just white people, all right? It's not just light-skinned fucking Mexicans on the internet. It's black people too. Black people are not like, I'm not with this. You guys are doing nothing for community. And you guys are buying mansions for yourself and, you know, talking about splitting up the nuclear family because they don't believe in the nuclear family and all this stuff. You know, like a lot of people are just like, huh, wait, what? I think that's part of the problem. Is anybody paying attention to Kanye West? He's a college dropout. He's going of high school. No. He is, but yeah, that's not necessary. I mean, because college ain't the end all be all when it comes to education. They can teach you some things, but to be educated, you have to do it yourself, man. They ain't something you could be taught. I don't think. I mean, you can be taught to do a certain thing or, you know, think in a certain way through college and stuff. But I don't. You really do have to educate yourself, and it's beyond college. College can only give you so much. And as somebody who's been through many years of college and ended up dropping out, there was a lot of awesome things I learned in college, and there was a lot of cool experiences I had in college. But college is not what defines my intelligence, because I knew a lot of smart kids that could retain a lot of information about a certain subject and then just be the dumbest fucking idiots in the fucking world. Like, just terribly, horribly fucking stupid. Like, so stupid that they fucking, it hurts your soul. College defines my intelligence. Robbie, you are smarter than that. You are smarter than that. I know that. But yeah, you know, again, the whole situation is wild, man. But Robbie, we weren't talking about Kanye the whole time this time. I swear to God. Anybody coming in and just seeing Kanye's big fat ass chipmunk cheeks on the screen is just like, this shit again. What is happening? I kind of believe you. Listen, there was like a whole overarching theme, all right? So I do want to go and I do want to show this clip that's been going around of Dave Chappelle talking about it. It's true, I ran into many at UPenn, supposedly one of the smartest schools, who asked the dumbest question. And, you know, dumb questions, that can be debated, but it's just, I just knew, like, just really intelligent people who just made terrible life decisions, can't, outside of what they've been trained in, they're just helpless, I don't know, like, just soft, brittle spirits. Like, I just telling you, man, there's just some dumb people in fucking college. Which, you know, there's dumb people everywhere, right? All right, let me find that Dave Chappelle thing, because I think that and Dave Chappelle, see, he was talking about a certain subject. Oh shit! Before we go to Dave Chappelle, you guys gotta watch this. Have you guys seen this stuff?
Watch the entire video.
This is so fucking good. This makes me want to fucking believe in God. If I wasn't warped,
The devil took all the producers, the musicians,
Catholic.
the designers, moved us all out to Hollywood, moved us all out to New York, chasing gold statues. Literally signing a contract and selling our souls. They got contracts out there that say you can't say Jesus. When we was working on this album, people used to be coming over the studio just to say Jesus as loud as they wanted to. You can say Jesus in your studio. You see, I'm like one of them. I'm like a 19-star Michelin chef. The way I cook up, you know what I'm saying? But if the devil had you serving 8 restaurants at one time, it might drive you crazy. And one of them restaurants could be your own ego. One of them restaurants could be public opinion. One of them restaurants could be legacy. One of them restaurants could be fame. One of them restaurants could be money. But it's only one restaurant we serving for tonight. And I said tonight because I be in the future sometimes. And that's God's restaurant, where everybody coming in service to God. And he bringing it back 10-fold, 100-fold, 1,000,000-fold, blessings untold. Blessings harder than gold, stronger than a gold. I return my soul to the one that told me, the one that owns me, the ones that shows me. And that's what God showed me. The devil controlled me, but he can't hold me. Because God done told me, and life has shown me that God is the only, the real, not the phony. The phony will clone me. Just watch how they cloned me. And look at me, show me. I'm here with my homies. I'm here with my families. I don't need a Grammy. I'm back in the building. I'm here with my children. You know it's a feeling. You know it's a feeling. You know it's a feeling. Yeah, that's that feeling. Yeah, that's that feeling. Yeah, that's that feeling.
Yeah.
For my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Watch the entire
I'm
video.
sorry,
Show
dude,
off.
but I have no interest in Christianity at all. And fucking this shit gives me goosebumps, man. Like that is beautiful. Like that is a very beautiful thing, you know. Kind of easy to say. Don't need a Grammy when you already have like a million. Oh, Morgana's shaking her head. You're not feeling it, Morgana? It's true. I ran into. Oh yeah. No, like I had to ask questions in front of 20 to 100 people each class. That I am like, can't you Google this or ask after class? Like made me feel dumber for listening to the. Yes. Yeah. I said that earlier. It's like being around people who are so stupid. It like steals your soul. It makes you stupid. You are your fucking environment, man. It happens. It happens. And I was teacher for a long time and used to say no bad questions, but not sure if that's true. Yeah. And that's where I was coming from. Let's see. I'm okay doing 8 things at once. Thank you for being here, Robbie. Appreciate you, my friend, for fitting us in. But that's true, Sabo. It's easy to say I don't need it. I have very unpopular opinions about Kanye. Listen, I understand. Okay, he's given us a lot of reasons too. I mean, over the years, his ego, his just slavery was a choice. What the fuck? What does that even fucking mean? What does that even fucking mean? I'm sure there's like a Kanye apologist out there who is just like, this is what he means. He doesn't mean it. But I mean, he has to understand on how that comes off. Saying things like the Jewish media and all that shit, man, that's fucking dumb, man. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just, it's bullshit. And his ego and his defense mechanisms and shit. Like, it's indefensible. I can't defend that. There's no way I can defend that. But I still he as an artist, he has transcended the genre of hip hop while subsequently creating a whole new fucking genre of music, I would say. Like, it's not even hip hop anymore. Like Heartbreaks and 808s, it's not even hip hop anymore. It's something fucking else. Almost had an orgasm though, but he stopped pushing the Sorry, man. Blue balls. He gave you blue balls. Mighty. What is that, Mighty? Welcome in. Wish you super vibes and bear hugs. Back at you, my dude. My views have changed and not for the better about. I understand, Robbie. I completely understand people's misgivings about this human being. I completely do. And I know Robbie has stated on the chat here that he was a huge fan of Kanye West and been to the concert that Robbie went to is like one of those concerts that happen once in a lifetime. Like when every fucking, like, dude, that show was fire. So I understand, Robbie. Given who you are and, you know, your past and all that, I completely understand that. I don't blame anyone for fucking thinking that this dude is just fucking, you know, get this dude out of here. I get that sentiment, but also, I know you don't follow sports, but you see, oh yeah. Oh, we're going to cover that. Because Kanye did a Twitter dump where he brings in Kyrie and Shaq. He starts talking shit about Shaq. Revelations on his personal trainer, who fucking is a piece of shit, who I fucking do not like. So we're going to get there. Yeah. No, I saw it. He's suspended for 5 games. I think I said the New York Knicks, but is he in the New York Nets? Is that what he is? Someone corrected me on one of my videos. I will be, no worries. Thank you for the lurk, Mighty. Just got to look at his earlier album titles to understand his educational background. It's like we all know this motherfucker's uneducated. But he is educated, though. I liked early Kanye, but then he just got ridiculous, and I stopped caring. Fair enough. Graduation, one of my favorite albums. Ironically, it came my graduation year. Nets is right. Okay, so I said the Knicks on one of my videos, and someone was like, Nets, dipshit. I was like, all right. I'm 85% Kanye West fan. Well, if he's going to be your running mate, I don't know how he's going to do this 2024 presidential run, bro. I don't know how this motherfucker's going to run for president. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I guess he won't be the first anti-Semite to be president. Uh, that was a joke, guys. But where's the thing? Okay, I wanted to show the Dave Chappelle thing because where is it? Do I not have it? Damn it! Did I not save it? Um. Oh, oh, oh. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, here it is. Okay, so check this out.
Do you know why he called himself the artist when he came back?
I'm talking about
He calls
Prince.
himself the artist because that's what they call us in our contracts. Oh, these contracts are crazy. You should hear the terminology they say in these contracts. To use your name and likeness in perpetuity throughout the universe. Who the could possibly know what that means? Nobody does.
No worries, Robbie.
It's so complicated, in fact, that when you're a kid like me, you have to hire somebody to tell you what that means. And you sit down at a table and you do the contract game. And that's how I got with Comedy Central. The way the 28-year-old expectant father that was broke signs a contract. I was desperate. I needed a way out, and it wasn't good money, and it wasn't good circumstances, but what else am I gonna do, I said. And all these white people sitting at that table told me, trust us, Dave, it's a good contract. And I looked around the table, and they all seemed to agree it was a good contract. But what if it was like that game of three-card Monte? What if they were all friends and I didn't know it? People think I made a lot of money for Chappelle's show. When I left that show, I never got paid. They didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract. But is that right? They just took it. And I'm not up here trying to tell you guys that I believe that Comedy Central gave me a raw deal just because I'm black. I believe that they gave me a raw deal because this fucking industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too bitches was trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it fucks. And I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster. When I quit the show, all my friends would say, well, f*** them, Dave. Why don't you just do Chappelle's show at another network? Yeah. And why doesn't a slave run from one plantation to another plantation because the master over there might be nice? My God, man, I was trapped. You know what? Tell you the truth. I've even thought about coming back and doing another Chappelle show. Well, but if I do, I can't call it Chappelle's show because my name and likeness is being used by them in perpetuity throughout the universe. Do you know why?
And so it does make sense. And again, indefensible, yay. And we're not gonna say yay was make Dave show. Dave show. It's indefensible what Dave said, but what he's saying, a better way of going about it, instead of just saying the fucking Jewish media, like that's, come on, man. That rhetoric is how World War II turned into World War II, right? It's not a group of people. It's a fucking system. It's a fucking gross system. It's disgusting where people are making money in the most awful way. And again, it goes back to this idea of like these people who are in charge, these record executives who are perpetuating hip hop music, whether it's a detriment to the black community or not. They're not going to walk away from millions of dollars. It's just what the system is. it's what it is. It's a monster, and it eats, and it fucking needs to keep eating. And you know, Ye just expressed it in the worst way possible. And I think that's where the frustration is that these people that especially black entertainers feel like they're enslaved. What's going on? Do you guys need to have that door open? What's happening here? So it's yeah. Well, thank you guys for throwing me all off there. That was great. Okay, so there's that. So let's get into Kanye's whole Twitter thread, because this is fun. This is fun for everyone. And I made some videos on it too on TikTok. Okay, so he did get he got a video taken down by Twitter, and I don't know if you're fine. It was just Saucy was out there talking and shit. What? You're standing there. I don't give a shit. Like, you've already disrupted the whole situation. Just go. So yeah, so let's go back for a second. Let's step back and oh shit, it's back up. It's back up, guys. Did he repost this? He must have reposted it because this got taken down. All right. Let's okay, so whoa, this is all out of order how it was. This is wild. What's going on? Oh my God. Oh, I know why. Because this isn't Kanye's fucking page. This is just... Okay, let's go to Kanye's page first. So, oh, this guy... Okay, tweet violated Twitter rules. So this violated Twitter rules. And we'll save this for last because this is kind of... I don't know if we'll even play the whole thing because it's kind of... Right. So let's back up here. Let's back the fuck up. Back. Okay, so this was posted on November 3rd. So this was posted, November 3rd. So this is all, okay, so he did this on October 9th, and then he went here. So, you know, posting pictures, nothing bad, right? And then he gives some love to Migos, you know, in what you need, baby?
Keep going, I'm trying not to distract you.
Oh, well, that's impossible.
Well, since I'm here, hello.
Hi. Did you have fun?
Oh my God.
Raina just...
I cannot wait to talk your ear off. Like,
I know
it's
you do.
bothering me that you're streaming because I just want to tell you everything. It was so amazing.
Raina just got back from doing a audiobook, so she's like super hyped up right
Too
now.
hype. I'm way too hype, guys.
Too damn hype.
Too damn hype. I am. It was amazing.
Morgana says hi.
Hi, Morgan. I'm about to get into the chat right now, but I just want to say hi. I'm so excited, you guys.
She's so excited, you guys.
I'm buzzing.
She's just glowing. Okay, so again, so back here, is this Kylie? Is that who this is? I don't know if this is Kyrie, not Kylie. God damn it. Why do I keep saying Kyrie? Love you, yay, good Lord. Okay, well, we're going back. All right, so he's giving love to Migos in lieu of Takeoff Slain in Houston. Finally, sports. I waited a long time for this. Is that who that is? Robbie, is that Kyrie right there? Is that who that is? I'm not sure who that is. Yes. Okay, so he's giving love to Kyrie right here because Kyrie has been under fire for linking to anti-Semitic documentary. He's been saying some things as well. So, you know, he's been dealing with his own backlash for this. Wizards are playing Nets next, and so happy he is out. The dude is a trash individual. Damn. Robbie comes inside. Naders, good to see you again, buddy. I hope your job went well today. I hope everything worked out. Still bummed that you didn't give no pictures of the big hash bash, but, you know, we'll forgive you this time. We will forgive you this time. He just spouts much bullshit. Yeah, see, I haven't been following this that often, so I don't know what he's been doing. I just know, like, the general idea of what's been going on just from headlines and stuff like that. So I know he's been doing stuff. And he's been, and on top of that, he's one of the representatives of all NBA. What? How is he how does that a representative of NBA players, like VP of the Player Association? Oh shit! I took a couple pictures before the DJ set up. Oops. Well, let us know if we can see them as well. So yeah, it's so strong feelings coming from Robbie. Obviously, this hits home for Robbie too. So he's a sports guy. See, this is my time to shine. He didn't get vaccinated and he couldn't play in any home games. Oh, he was one of those guys. Shit, I don't blame him. I mean, fucking look at what that vaccine is now. Doesn't stop the spread. What the fuck use is it? Does it really keep people out of the hospital? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not telling anybody not to get vaccinated. I'm not telling anybody to get vaccinated either. That's for fucking sure. But so many kids looked up to him. Yeah, well, kids, good thing that it doesn't affect kids like it does adults, right? Anyways, we're not getting into that conversation. But still, anti-Semitism is wrong. That to me, that's you know, that's where I draw the line. Anti-vaxxer, I don't care. Anti-Semite, fuck you. I don't like that. Hate is terrible. No place to be. It's all related to me. He makes bad decisions, spouts them, and then doesn't take them back until it hurts him enough to where it hurts his wallet. And now it's like, oh, my bad. Well, okay, so we're moving past these pictures here. So then Ye posts a biblical verse over Kyrie Irving saying this. So we'll play this. And I'm sure this is why Robbie doesn't care for Kyrie.
Respect all walks of life and embrace all walks of life. That's where I sit.
I think what people want to hear, though, is just a yes or no on that question. Yes or no.
I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from. I cannot be anti-Semitic if I know where I come from.
So of course he's referring to himself as a Semite as well. I'm still unclear about that. I feel there was something I read where like acknowledging that set of Semitism is basically saying that another sect doesn't exist or something. I don't know, but they're referring to the Israelites. I don't know. I didn't do a lot of research on that, but you know, you're hearing that more and more, especially from the black community. You know, Semites and I can't be anti-Semitic if I'm a Semite. If I'm Semitic or a Semite. So he writes John 19:19, and Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross, and the writing was Jesus Nazareth, the King of the Jews. And maybe that's what they're referring to. I mean, I know that Pontius Pilate put that above his head as a dunk on him. That was supposed to be an insult. He had a press conference and apologized and basically spent the time calling out the media for asking questions, and he an anti-Semite. It's all related to me. He makes bad decisions. Oh, yeah. Do you want to know the funny thing about it is when Donald Trump wouldn't answer that question, it took at least a good month where people were like, okay, whatever. Basketball, what does that have to do with him dunking or dribbling? How dare we say home of free speech and then go around canceling people for saying it? You know, I mean, I agree with that sentiment, Samo. I don't think that people should be like, the thing is, it's hard to say, right? Because when you start talking like that, again, like it all comes down to this idea that Jewish folks have a history of getting blamed for things and then getting rounded up and exterminated. So like, it's a very fine line to promoting violence against a certain sect of people who are already people have a problem with. There's already a problem, like still, which is very interesting that white people still have a thing against Jewish people, but it's this weird religious thing, and then obviously that the idea of them ruling the world or whatever. So that's the issue, I think, man. Like, yes, you have freedom of speech, but I don't think you have freedom of consequence. So you can say this shit, but it doesn't mean that people aren't going to be like, yo, bitch, that's not cool. And yeah, that's so on one hand, I don't think you should lose your entire livelihood. But on the other hand, he's free to say it. He's saying it. It's not like someone's taking him to jail, right? Like, no one's taking him to prison. No, Kyrie is walking around Brooklyn right now having a good old fucking time, living his best life, maybe. But he's not. It's not like he's in prison. It's not like people, like it's just that you're fucking with a very dangerous thing, and I don't know. I'd love to hear pushback on that too, Samo. So I've been watching so many debates about this guy on Facebook. Some people say shut up and dribble. I am not saying that, but also what you put out there on social media does matter, and the idea it's protected because First Amendment skips the fact that it's a private company, and NBA wants to seem inclusive since it's a global brand. Exactly. Free to say it, but NBA is also free to say you can't play for us right now too. Their brand they are protecting. Yeah, but I bet you there's picking and searching for something to cancel them for. So far press conference that I've seen, he's managed himself in a very well-spoken and tactful, knowing what he's saying and how to say it. And I agree. Leaving work, okay, no worries. Papacito, thank you so much for the lurk. Safe driving or whatever commute thing that you have to do. Yeah. Well, yeah, and he's not being disrespectful. And there's points where, when we're talking about Kanye, there's points where he is being blatantly disrespectful because he feels like he is above reproach. And, I don't think anyone should be above reproach, especially like people in power, places of power. And that's what sucks. And I think that's a lot of frustration right now is that you see people like Joe Byron and fucking Nancy Pelosi, obviously fucking criminal. They're criminals. They're fucking corrupt. And there's just no accountability for them. And there has to be like, if they're going to come down on people who are playing sports and musicians, we should do this. We should be doing the same thing to our politicians. And there are, what's her name? The Muslim Democrat from Minnesota. She has just blatantly said some crazy anti-Semitic shit. There's been some Christian white dudes saying blatantly anti-fucking Muslim shit in Congress. These people should be held to the highest esteem, highest accountability. Omar, thank you, Naders. Omar Ilhan something, which, he's blatantly anti-Semitic. And she walked it back, but when you hear her talk, you believe that she has nothing but malice in her heart for the Jewish folks. All he had to say was sorry, not attack the media and asking the questions. I think the media should be attacked. I think the media should be held accountable too. The media should be just as held accountable as anybody else because fucking Rachel Maddow told people that if you take this injection, you will not spread the fucking virus. And that was a lie. They didn't even test for it. It wasn't even tested. The government knew it wasn't tested for it. It's all coming out right now. And that bitch went on TV and told people it was okay to go put that shit in their body and then go see grandma and probably killed grandma. So fuck her, fuck the media, question the media. I have no problems with that. My problem is if he's saying shit that's blatantly spreading hate, then let's fix it. Let's see where it's coming from. Let's analyze it. Let's talk about it. Let's not cancel him out. Let's not shut him up. But let's hear what he has to say and then try to counter it with good speech. And some people are stuck on their beliefs, but I'm seeing a little bit of yay right now. Sort of, it's sinking in. I mean, $2 billion, it's going to sink in, hopefully. But there is a way of conducting yourself that doesn't need to be hateful. And I think that Dave Chappelle did that in a very graceful way of how he was describing his experience with fucking executives. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about these executives who are just getting lumped in with Jewish folks, because some of them, because a lot of them happen to be Jewish. There's no denying that there's a lot of Jewish folks, but it's not like this big, huge cabal that's fucking making decisions as a unit. It's certain assholes within this companies that are just being fucking just criminals and crooks. And that's not Jewish. That's not representation of the faith. I have very good friends who are Jewish and who are very peaceful people who are not spreading words of hate or anything. You know, they're just trying to live their fucking life. And they go to the synagogue and they wear their little hats and shit. You know what I mean? It's just different from what I grew up with. And that's fine. I don't give a fuck. As long as we're being peaceful and trying to be understanding. I vote for all African American walk. See, now that is something I can get behind. Same-o, right there. That's exactly it. Because if you want to make a real fucking statement with these fucking people, with these crooked executives, fuck them. Start your own shit. Walk the fuck off. But they're not. They're not. And Kyrie right here, you know, I mean, he got suspended for 5 games. Did he end up apologizing, Robbie? Was there an actual apology? But or they're just like, fuck him, we're suspending 5 games because he's not apologizing? I'm just not sure. Let's see. All the way down to minuscule sport like curling. Those ticket sales will go so fast as the women's NWA, but the problem is athletes are scared. Let's just stop entertaining for a good 3 years and see what can be produced. Sorry, my Marcus Garvey came undone. Fuck yeah, baby. I fucking agree with that completely. I agree with that completely. Listen, if white people don't like Mexicans being in this country so much, then every Mexican just walk the fuck off your job. And then let's see these fucking people vote. Oh, who's going to vote? It's all going to fall apart. We all need each other. That's the thing, man. We all need each other in this world. And to put each other in these other fucking categories, making people others and all this shit, it's fucking destructive. I'm sweating. I stink. NBA has done so much over the last few years for Black Lives Matter and other things for people of color, and I feel I feel that talking this way undermines what they are doing and trying to push, especially if he is a part of a player leadership. Dave was great in his approach. Yes, finally there was. After a lot of back and forth. Okay, cool. I'm an extremist when it comes to the situation. I didn't take the blue pill from Martin Luther King. I took it from Nat Turner. Fair enough. I took the red pill from Nat Turner. Fair enough, Samo. I mean, I think that is a good way to go about it. Is like, fuck them. And that's what Charleston White is going to say, but it's not going to come off great. I know that. Because Charlton White has a, is it Charleston? Jesus Christ. He has a harsh way of talking, but he spits truth. And that's why people didn't like Andrew Tate because he can't be kind of twatty. But, you know, some of the things they're saying isn't fucking just wild banter of hate. It's fucking, they're speaking to some kind of truth. So moving on. So this is interesting. I'm not talking to nobody for a month. And like, to me, when I saw this, I was like, I bet Kanye fans are rejoicing. The ones that want him to stop talking and just, come on, man, just stop, Kanye. I can't, you made graduation. You can't do this, guy. Stop. I'm not one of them. I'm someone who is like all about people just fucking saying what they want. But I'm also someone who's very aware that there's consequences to the shit that comes out of our face and the actions that we fucking do. So again, say whatever you want. No one's in prison. They're not carting them off anywhere. They're just, but there are consequences to our actions. So this is what he posted. I'm taking a 30-day cleanse, a verbal fast, no alcohol, no adult films, no intercourse. In God we praise, amen. But my Twitter's still lit. That's just tight. That shit's tight. So moving on. So here comes the Inception post. This is very funny to me that this is like such an Inception post that Kanye is posting about the Shade Room's post about his last post about Kyrie Irving. It's okay. You can't be anti-Semite when you know you're a Semite. So he's basically just repeating what Kyrie was saying in that press conference and just reposting this. And there you go. When asked if he has any anti-Semitic beliefs, Kyrie explains that he cannot be anti-Semitic because he knows where he comes from. And, again, I'm not sure on what that even means. On TikTok, it's cool because I've been connecting with some people who have, who kind of understand more. So I reached out to somebody who commented on one of my posts who keeps calling him Black Moses. Is that what he keeps calling him? He keeps calling him Black. Oh God, what do they keep saying? He keeps saying the same thing on all the posts. And I'm like, can you like elaborate a little bit? Because I really want to know out of just because I want to know, just because I want more information, what he's saying. Well, that post is doing pretty good. Where is it? Is it Black
First year
Moses?
I managed to keep my...
What does he keep saying? We stand with Kanye. I mean, so many. Yeah, look, people are mad. Walk with love. Walk with love. Free Palestine, yay. Come on, yay. Free Palestine. You can do that, can't you, buddy? Is it on this one?
They run the business, period.
Look,
From Hollywood.
And then you got this fucking dude, Charlatan, the fucking the simp, talking shit on him, and then he's sitting here saying the same shit, same fucking shit. He's a fucking hypocrite. Oh my God, I wish I could find it. Is it Black Noah, Black Moses? I don't know, man. I can't. Oh well. All right, get on some of these fucking comments. I'm gonna go through there and delete. Okay. Anyways, where were we? Let's get on this. What is that? Black. Is it Black Dynamite? No, I can't remember what he keeps saying. He just keeps saying like Black Moses or something. He keeps calling him something.
Did his cancellation only make things worse?
Kinda, yeah, it did. Black Abraham. And see, look, here we go. I asked him if he could give me, I'm interested in what this means. So I don't know. Does anybody know what that means? Black Abraham? I looked it up. I found like a conspiracy theory that said that Abraham was black. Which I'm pretty sure he was a white dude. But anyways, let's get back to this Twitter feed. So this is where shit is just fucking, this pissed me off right here. So we'll start with this. What should be obvious by now is that I was raised to stand for my truth regardless of consequences. So I will say this again. I was mentally misdiagnosed and nearly drugged out of my mind to make me a manageable, well-behaved celebrity. And this is from Harley. Now, Harley is who? Harley Pasternak, Kanye Slam's personal trainer, claims he was drugged into becoming a well-behaved celebrity. Hey, Buck Fitches, welcome out. Welcome. Black Abraham. Yes, I know Abraham was a biblical figure, but I wasn't sure in what context that they were trying to label Kanye. Oh, cool. Thank you for chiming in. I appreciate it, Buck Fitches. Good to see you. Can we get a shout out for Buck Fitches, please? Buck Fitches is a streamer here on Twitch. I believe you're a producer, right, Buck Fitches? I know you from Wild and Sober. Oh, boom! Let's see their description. I'm a very baked variety streamer. I've been a musician for over 20 years and a gamer my whole life. Currently addicted to TFT, but I can be convinced to play other games sometimes. I double in production. I'm mostly just a pothead. We watch lots of cartoons. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Robbie, for... Look at that. Look at... And by the way, can we get some love for Robbie? I'm going to give love to Robbie because Robbie is a fucking G over here who just writes code for our bot. So we got to love Robbie. RB? Yay! Everybody go check out... Oh, thank you, Raina. Everybody go check out Robbie. He has a great sports podcast. He's a streamer here on Twitch, and he's a great videographer. His YouTube is lit. Go check out Robbie. Give Robbie some love. So this is where shit gets fucking pretty twisted. I think it's kind of dark where this all goes. So Harley is Kanye's old Bon. What's up?
What's up, girl? Good to see that ass up in here. You know, I'd like to see that smile up in this bitch. Oh, just on time, Bon, because this guy's Canadian. This guy is a Canadian. He's a Canuck.
We got a Canadian, although Kanye doesn't like him, which is reasonable. So let's read this text that Ye threw up on his Twitter. Yes, boobs, yes. I'm going to help you in one of a couple ways. This is what this dude, who used to be Kanye's personal trainer. He is a personal trainer in Hollywood. And then there's Kanye West, right? Like, who is Harley, Panner, whatever. Then there's Kanye. Like, no one knows this guy. He's a fucking... I'm going to help you one of a couple ways. First, you and I sit down and have a loving... No, he fucking doesn't even have proper English. Fuck this guy. Have a loving and open conversation, but you don't use cuss words. And everything that is discussed is based in fact and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. Second option, I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to Zombieland forever. Play date with the kids just won't be the same. Fuck this guy. Listen, I know that what Kanye was saying is fucking awful, right? I know what he said is fucking rude. But you don't fucking go after some dude's kids. This fucking nobody, this nothing, this fucking skeezy fucking bottom of the shoe fucking shit that sticks there and won't come off. This fucking turd wallet. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. I fucking don't like this. Yo, this sounds like my DS. No worries, Robbie. Thank you so much for being here. I got to bounce. Also, tournament is about to start. Hey, go knock him down, baby. Go knock him down, Naders. We're wishing you break a leg, baby. He didn't attack the kids. He implied that Kanye would be so drugged he wouldn't be able to play with the kids. Yeah, but you don't bring the name. You don't bring the kids in here after you're threatening to send someone to be institutionalized, and then you fucking talking about the kids. You don't talk about somebody's fucking kids like that. Fuck this guy. In any case, again, not defending Kanye's words, okay? Not defending that, but this is fucking garbage. Fuck this nobody piece of shit. Don't like him. So he goes on to say, I was told that if I expose the truth of bad business practices, everything is going to be taken from me, including my black children, which, you know, he had to throw in black children, which why not? Because look at what this dude looks like, first of all. And everyone has bore witness to the public Emmett Tilling of Ye. But God has put something in my heart not to back down. And so he just puts a screenshot of a Google search of who this guy is. His name is Harley Pasternak. And he is a Canadian. He's a motivational speaker, author, television host, and spitter? Are you really a spitter? What's a spitter? What the fuck's a spitter? Don't drag my people down like that. Look, I mean, and I get that this dude probably offended and he probably wants to, you know, he wants to give him the right information. but you don't go about that. So who is this guy, right? Like, who are the erase can? No. Well, yeah, that's very. It's just a joke. I love my Canadian brothers and sisters. They're awesome. At least I have meds. The boyfriend sounds like a 90-year-old lung cancer patient. What? I don't know what that means. Okay. So, I want to kind of go into this. So, this guy, Harley, with Kanye West returned to Twitter, he has taken to slamming his former personal trainer in a series of tweets. The rapper blasted at Harley Pasternak and seemingly claimed that the latter was institutionalizing him for no reason. Ye West exposed Harley Pasternak in a series of text messages and messages that the former trainer seemed to have said to Kanye West what the two would have an open conversation without any cuss words. And it's like, fuck you. Who are you to tell anybody to fucking do anything like that? So he goes on to show like Harley. So the rapper also claimed that Harley was aware of West's alleged Jewish origins, which the Jewish trainer later went on to dismiss. So this is another tweet he did. This shows Harley admitting to knowing the truth of our origin, but then later dismissing the facts within the same text chain. Mind you, this is how a Hollywood trainer speaks to a far more influential black celebrity when we get out of line. Boyfriend and I tested for COVID yesterday. The boyfriend sounds like, do you have COVID? I hope you don't. Fuck you and your fucking cuss word. Yeah, exactly. Who the fuck are you to sit here and tell Kanye fuck that. This nobody, this fucking nobody, this mite, this fucking termite, this fucking flea, this fucking parasite. Your origin.
Brought to you by Pfizer. Fuck you. Pay me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Morgana. I'm sending healing vibes. Healing vibes, healing vibes, healing vibes. Catch them. Catch them. I hope you guys feel better. That sucks. The origins might be Okay, so this is the interaction. Your origins might be Jewish, and he circles it, and then he goes on to say other stuff. I can't read what all that shit says, but it's about how you act, how you think, and how you treat others. I will do anything if you could please apologize to my people. See, this whole message is fucking, I don't like any of it, but I do agree. I have to say, I do agree that, it is about how you act. And if he is Jewish, and what he's claiming is that he is from Jewish origins, which he is acknowledging. And then in the same thing, he goes and says, anything that is discussed is based in fact and not some crazy stuff that dumb friend of yours told you or you saw in a tweet. So he's just basically showing, how he says one thing and it doesn't really mean it. And he's basically just showing his true colors. But, who is Kanye West's former trainer Harley? So Harley is a celebrity fitness coach and nutritionist. He holds a Master of Science degree in exercise of physiology. Is that what that says? And nutritional sciences from the University of Toronto and an honors degree in blah, 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 blah. A few celebrities who are part of the clientele are Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Halle Berry, blah, 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 blah. Let's hear what this douchewad says.
Hi, I'm Harley Pasternak, and today's move of the day is the bird dog, the pike plant.
I hate you. All right, fuck this guy. Along with being a celebrity trainer, he's also served as an exercise and nutrition scientist for Canada's National Defense. Pasternak has written several books. Following Kanye West's slew of anti-Semitic rhetoric, he added people kept giving But there's more. The trainer also shared that the rapper's anti-Jew statements are unacceptable and irrespective of his mental health status. Pasternak said that Ye's communication was incoherent and added, "It doesn't forgive someone for being anti-Semitic. In fact, the lack of outrage over his tweet from people is very sad, regardless of whether he is mentally ill or not." And I do agree with that. Like, if you are mentally ill, then get help. But he's going around saying he's not mentally ill. There's a lot of contradicting things that go on with Kanye. So, hold on. Wait, they're missing like the biggest piece. This is the dude that was with him This dude was with him when he was institutionalized the first time. And they're not even mentioning that. And that's why he says, I'll have you institutionalized again, right? He says, I'll have you institutionalized again. So this motherfucker is who put him in the first time. And maybe it was for his own good. Who knows? He probably was exhausted. Let's see if this comes up. Restoring order to Twitter. Who is breaking reveals message? Yeah. Where was it? Damn it. He calls out Canada's. It's Canada's. They're like, it's Canada's problem. Was Kanye MK Ultra'd? Baby. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. So I don't know how good this is of a source. Kanye West went to Twitter. What should be obvious, but okay, yeah, we know this. West then uploads screenshots. Kanye posts the following. Who exactly is Pastor Nick is known as fitness trainer. Yes. I think Kanye has a history of mental health issues. Pastor Nick is Jewish. Back in 2016, cops responded to a welfare check on Kanye at Pasternak's home, according to TMZ. The reporters went on site not long after this, adding that they tried to question Pasternak about the incident. We got Pasternak outside his house late Monday evening. If he knows how Kanye's doing, he's not saying much. So he was with them when the first time he went in. So here we go. So this is they're showing this side by side. Kanye hospitalized, handcuffed in an ambulance. Kanye West has been taken to UCLA Medical Center for psychiatric evaluation. According to law enforcement sources, cops responded to the call for a welfare check on Kanye around 1:20 p.m. He was also at his trainer Harley Pasternak's home at the time and was acting erratically. We're told police called LA fire, and by the time paramedics arrived, Kanye was calmer but still resistant to going to the hospital. We're told everyone, his management and law enforcement, convinced him it was best to go. Law enforcement sources tell us Kanye was handcuffed to a gurney during the transport to the hospital as standard protocol. And then, of course, they're showing I have you institutionalized again, where they medicate the crap out of you and you go back to zombie land. Yeah, this dude's a fucking piece of shit. Maybe he was trying to help him, but this right here, this comment right here is so fucking just disgusting. Like, why would you even fucking say that, man? Like, who the fuck are you to... Oh, man, I do not like this dude. This dude can eat a dick. It's all fake news. It's all just Rusty controlling Kanye to distract people from paying attention to the midterms. Yeah, that's probably true as well. I don't know, for a personal trainer, that sounds like a good advertisement. The way to handle Kanye West is not handling Kanye West. I think anybody that happened to be Jewish around him should remain silent. I don't even necessarily agree with that, Samo. I think that if you have friends around you that are Jewish, and who knows if he has friends even, do billionaires actually have friends? I don't know. If you do have friends around that are Jewish and are like, yo, it's a little hurtful, bro, but you don't do it like this. Like, even if he just was like, hey, man, let's sit down and have a conversation, I would love to inform you and like educate you, but not like threats. Like, that's a threat, man. That's a fucking threat. That's fucked up. That's not a friend. In any case, let's go back to... So, now that we're past all that, we can move. So, now here we are. So, now he starts going for the whole Kyrie situation. This is not hate. We are love. God is love. And he posts the press release from the Brooklyn Nets. Over the last several days, we have made repeated attempts to work with Kyrie Irving to help him understand the harm and danger of his words and actions, which begin with him publicizing a film containing deeply disturbing anti-Semitic hate. I wonder what that film was. I mean, I'm just curious. I'll find out. Let's just find out together. What was the film Kyrie Irving linked to? Net suspend Kyrie, anti-Semitic movie post. Suspend, yeah. But what was the name of the movie? History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. That's New York Times. Hebrews to Negroes, wake up Black America. Okay, so this is what he was sharing. So wow, I didn't know I didn't know that. Hold on guys, let me do something real quick. Give me 1 second. Yay, thank you. Okay, we're back. What Kyrie Irving saw when he watched that movie. I don't know anything about this whole thing. So I knew he linked to some anti-Semitic thing, but I had no idea that it was about black people in Hebrew. So Hebrews and Negroes, wake up Black America. Must have been tailored specifically for Kyrie Irving. The movie at the center of the latest Irving scandal has everything the net star could want. There's a conspiracy theory that involves the plight of a people who cares about people he cares about. Truths will be exposed. The film tells the viewer about the real identity of the Israelites. There is plenty of conjecture, dot connecting, and pseudo-linguistics and etymology, including several whole minutes devoted to where the word España originated. España. Probably sent everybody The Great Dictator from Charlie Chaplin. That's a great clip. That is a great clip. That is a fantastic clip, actually. Maybe we should see that because this all relates to it. We'll come back to to Kyrie's anti-Semitic film that he wanted everybody to see. I've never seen it. I can't say it's anti-Semitic. I'm just going off of what people are saying. So I can't. And the problem is that we all know that the media lies. I'm not saying they're lying about this one. All I'm saying is that the media lies constantly. They are trying to shape narratives on both sides of the aisle. And so fuck that. What is it called? Yes. The Great Dictator.
I'm sorry. But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate. Only the unloved hate. The unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty.
What's the unnatural mean? What is he talking about there? What's the unnatural? Who are the unnatural?
17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Fucking A right, man. Fucking A right. Couldn't have said it better myself. The gays. That's what I heard. Bon, that's what I heard. That's all I heard. I was natural. Who the fuck are they natural? I thought we were all natural, baby. Let's see what we missed. I don't know for a person. Oh yeah, the way. Yeah. Probably sent everybody the great. Oh yeah, we just did that. Every news has a bias, whether they admit it. Yes, that is absolutely true. Is my anti-Semitic speech right there? That is my anti-Semitic speech right there. I didn't see no anti-Semitic speech in that, so I guess that's good. I'm a big Charlie Chaplin fan, but his roots are really dark. Really? What's his roots? I thought, isn't he a Jewish person? I dressed up as him for Halloween once, and everybody called you Hitler. The gays. That's so. Did Charlie Chaplin not like the gays? Is that what's going on here? This is a trash movie, but the ending is well worth the wait. No, I want walls around Mexico so Mexico is safe. I agree. Let's just cage in the Mexicans so to make sure that no one can get in. Because fuck that. They need to stay safe. Thank you, Moving Mexican. I appreciate you. I think I probably watched it in college. It's no Citizen Kane, I'll tell you that much. No. But yeah, there's some good points. Good movie. Good some good stuff in there. So back to this. Heroes and Negroes, Wake Up Black America has much have been tailored to specifically to okay, it all right, here we go. There's plenty of conjecture, dot connecting, and pseudo-linguistics and etymology, including several whole minutes devoted to where the word España originated. It all leads to the theory that black people are the original Israelites, and their pain from slavery through their experience in the United States may date back to a biblical curse. For many black people in America who are waking up, intones the narrator of the movie written and directed by Ronald Dalton Jr. I don't know who that is. We now know that all of our struggles in America have been based of the curse of Israel. Oh, Jesus. That sounds... Fuck, bro. Blame it all on Israel. Damn. That is the type of you won't learn this in history class fodder that Irving seems to seek out, whether he is espousing flat earth theory. He's a flat earther. Yes. Or finding a way of taking a COVID-19 vaccine. I won't fault him for any of those. But, I mean, whatever. Nearly 2.5 hours into the 3.5 hour slog of a movie, they apparently not high schoolers PowerPoint presentation. Here is what appears on the screen. This truth will shock you. The narrator continues, the true Israelite identity of the so-called Negro has been covered up for so long. The mass media is the biggest tool of indoctrination, brainwashing, and propaganda that the world has seen. For centuries, it has been helping Satan deceive the world, including the Christian church. Don't believe me? You can imagine Irving, who said he's watched the movie leaning forward, right? His mind is ready to be blown. It's like, oh man, I knew it. And then there's this text begins to scroll. At first, by controlling the banking system, we were able to control corporation capital. Through this, we acquired total monopoly of the movie industry, the radio networks, and the newly developing television media. The printing industry, newspapers, periodicals, and technical journals had already fallen onto our hands. The richest plum was later to come when we took over the publication of all school materials. Through these vehicles, we could mold public opinion into suit our own purposes. Okay, I see where they're coming from on this one. Oh, in conjunction with blaming the mass media, the movie maligns Jewish people with the tired, baseless trope about the shadowy puppeteers who run the world. Of course, that always has to come in, right? It's not truly hateful unless we blame it all on the Jews. The movie purports to quote Harold Wallace Rosenthal in a pamphlet that the Anti-Defamation League has called a fabricated document. Matters like that of truth are of little interest to the film, which also attempts to quote Adolf Hitler, labeled as Adolf, and asserts the Jews have established 5 major falsehoods which work to conceal their nature and protect their status and power. Among these apparent falsehoods, in the fact 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust. The Jews have established 5 major falsehoods. Okay, let's see. The Jews are Israelites and thus God's chosen people. Jesus Christ was a Jew. That 6 million Jews were killed in the Holocaust during World War II. Wow, well, this all seems horrible. You lure in people such as Irving with mildly interesting, and then you launder in the anti-Semitism. And what sucks is that, you know, these dudes feel like they're getting fucked over by people who probably happen to be Jewish, and now they're just applying it across the board, and this is sort of reinforcing those ideas. And then you have, of course, Ye out there doing his thing. What did you guys? What are you talking about out here? I accidentally ran into it at a Blockbuster. Jesus, we're old. Netflix is really going ham on kicking in ex-employees' rib cages and their new television called Blockbuster. And Netflix is fucking just, I'm over it, dude. We're canceling. I think we already canceled it. We're over Netflix, dude. Anything that's on Netflix I care to watch, I can just pirate. Arr, I don't give a fuck. You lure in people such as, if the movie adapted from a book of the same title were created solely for Irving, then it reached its intended target. See, that's stupid. Irving shared the 2018 film on Twitter on Thursday, which gained widespread media attention and then eventually the attention of Nets owner Joe Tsai, who said he was disappointed his point guard promoted a movie that includes such dangerous anti-Semitic notions. Irving, a player as talented as he is confounding, he has not been punished, at least not yet. He fashions himself as a free thinker, but perhaps he's more of a provocateur or contrarian. Is he anti-Semitic? That is the question that Nets should be asking themselves and asking Irving. So, yeah, so there you go. That helped me understand what's going on now. I don't know, man. It's a weird thing to just sort of predicate all your beliefs on and just dive, face deep into it. But people believe that birds aren't real and the Earth is flat. So I don't know. Who knows what to believe anymore? So yeah, that's more into that. So here we go. Now Ye started bringing Shaq into this shit, which Shaq is so awesome. I love Shaq. He's just so good. He was just anyways, let's get into it. They make us bully ourselves because of our business alignments. Shaq rips Kyrie Irving over anti-Semitism controversy, calls him an idiot. Irving has not been disciplined in the matter. He needs to be disciplined. Ugh, I don't like those words. I don't like them. I don't like those words. He needs to be disciplined. What is he, a fucking 5-year-old? Who the fuck are you to discipline someone? Like, I don't like those words. Like, it alludes to ownership. It alludes to ownership. And he is acting like a 5-year-old. Fine. That's fine. But he's also a grown-ass adult. and fucking to say that you gotta discipline somebody. It's like, I just don't like that wording, Robbie. I just don't like it. Let's all get the Ouija board and talk to Sammy Davis Jr. to see what his heartache is on being black and Jewish in his time on Earth. Man, when you see some of those old recordings, there's some recordings where Frank Sinatra is just saying blatantly racist shit to him. He's just like, it's like, oh, fuck. You imagine all the things he had to not say. Zippy! What's up, Zippy? Welcome. Here for the Degane Hour tea. Yes, we're there. We're here. We're doing it. So he brings Shaq into it, and yeah, again, halfback. I'm not defending what Kyrie's saying. I just don't like that word disciplined in the matter. Like, who the fuck are these people to fucking discipline anybody? And to say he needs to be disciplined, like, it's just, no. It adds to the infantilization of our society at this point. They make us attack each other, even our brothers who know who we truly are. And then he posts a Yahoo Sports screenshot of former Nets coach Amar Stoudemire. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. On Kyrie Irving. You made a mistake, so apologize for it. And so, former Nets coach popping off, letting them know. So now this is the good stuff right here, y'all. Shaq is in business with Jamie Salter. Jamie first said he's 50-50 with David Beckham and 50-50 with Shaq. I said, Jamie, there's no such thing as 50-50 in business. Who has the extra 1% for the control and voting rights? And again, this is building on something. It's like going back to what Samo was saying, if you don't want that kind of business, take your business elsewhere and create your own. It's essentially what Charleston White is saying, but he says it in very harsh terms. Shaq is an incredible businessman. Yo, Shaq is just the shit, dude. I don't care. Shaq has just been beloved for fucking decades, y'all. Decades. Damn straight he does. Yeah, but it's not the same. You can't get the same selection on Netflix or other streaming services. It was way more interactive to discover new movies. I would rent for a weekend, like a new movie, a Western, a classic, and doc. I can't get that easily online. Isn't that funny how how more options has just narrowed your choices? Isn't that funny? How we have way more options, but it has also narrowed our choices in some weird way. Whereas when you're walking around a store like Blockbuster, or renting a movie, you're more exposed to new movies and different ideas and stuff. It's selected for us. Exactly. This is what you'll like because this is what the algorithm says. And also, we'll throw in this stuff too that you might not care about, but we're going to push it down your throat regardless. Lipton or Arizona, from tea bags to tall cans. Got you covered. Let's go. Shaq. It's okay. So I absolutely love Shaq's response to this. I think he did it in a really tasteful way, and respectful, but yet stern but respectful. Believe me, you don't know me like that. Right off the top, love it, Shaq. Worry about your business. And to quote the once great Kanye West, I got more money than you, so why would I listen to you? Take my advice, get your family business in order. Have a great day, brother. Listen, he might fucking drop, yo. Fuck, bro. So he's obviously referring to Kanye losing his Adidas contract, which took him from billionaire status to millionaire status. And he's also going off of what Kanye was saying about the Gap when he was breaking ties with them. And they're like, why am I listening? You don't even have as much money as me. Boom. Listen, there's no reason for Kanye just to start digging around, pulling motherfuckers into this. There's no reason for him to start pulling Shaq into this. Shaq makes his money. He likes the relationship. Maybe he's cool with the relationship. It's not up to you, yay. It's not up to you, sir. So I mean, I'm with this. This is fair. Shaquille O'Neal, the famous Irish basketball player, wants you to forget about him ruining the DC franchise, Superman, or his horrible rap skills. Yeah, he might have terrible acting skills. He might suck at rapping. But he's still just like fucking Shaq, bro. He's still fucking... It's like, I didn't even watch him on... I love Shaq, and I didn't even watch him play basketball. I just love him. Like, I just like him. Like, I just like his vibe, man. Like, his vibe is just awesome. He's just this big dude who's just like, what's up? I'm happy to be here. Let's do this. I'm making my money. Fuck, dude. I just love Shaq. I don't know what it is. The same way I just love Obama. I just love him, but I know that he did tons of evil shit, right? Like, he did tons of evil shit. He did some good stuff, but he did tons of evil shit. Like every other president, doing evil shit when you're running fucking a country like this. Or any country, I imagine. So, tip of the hat to Shaq for being respectful yet poignant. That was so good. So good. Okay, so here's Jamie, what's his name? Salter. Obama did it with a cool brother smile. Exactly, man. Anybody who's singing Al Green on stage like that, you got me. You got me. I don't care how many brown people you bombed to hell and back. Whatever. I don't care if you took away our natural rights as citizens here in America. I just like how you smile and you sang Al Green real nice. Jamie then said he's actually got 51% on both of those deals. So just to sort of recap, he asked Jamie, Jamie first said he's 50-50 with Beckham and Shaq. And then he discovers... Jamie then said he's actually got 51% on both those deals. 51% over the people you're supposed to be representing. We as creators and talent get so caught up in our vanity that we don't read or understand the fine print. Like Dave Chappelle said, we need to stop giving up control over our own names and our likeness. And that's what we watched that Chappelle clip earlier. And about his experience with Chappelle's show. AKA meaning he's a worker, he's not an owner. Yes, exactly. And see, that's the crux of the cracker here, right? Crux of the cracker. But that's the crux of the cracker here, right? Like, it's not about this Jewish cabal fucking people over. It's about a toxic business that fucking eats people up and controls people. And in a way, it's a modern day form of slavery. And yet, I mean, the people involved have way more rights than an actual slave would have. But you see what Dave Chappelle is saying. It's like, why would you run, like, why don't you do Chappelle's show on another network? And he's saying, why would I run from one plantation owner to another one? Like, fuck that. And that's why he's just doing stand-up. That's why he's just doing stand-up comedy, because no one can stop him. No one can say, you can't do that. Maybe a venue says you can't play here. Oh, well, guess what? There's hundreds of other venues that will pay him double what they were offering. So fuck you. No one cares. Dave Chappelle still makes a bunch of people lots of money. He makes himself more money than them, though. And that's the important part. That's the important part, is positioning yourself and owning your shit, man. That's what it's about. And that's what they're saying. And I'm getting that, and I'm understanding. And his tickets ain't cheap. Hell no, they ain't cheap. Hell no, because they have to pay for those stupid magnetic lead bags so that you have to put your phone in. If they have COVID restrictions or whatever the situation is, you got crew, security, renting the whole place. It's not cheap, and he's not lowering those prices. How dare you speak of a soup accessory? I will never do that again. So then he goes up, and then he references the Lex Freeman interview. I don't know if you guys seen the Lex Freeman interview. I think Samo sent me it. Which Samo sent me half of the stuff for the story. So thank you, Samo. So he goes on Lex Friedman's podcast, and Lex Friedman is a Jewish dude from Russia or the Ukraine. I can't remember, but no, he's from Russia, but he has family in Ukraine. And, you know, him and Ye get in some heated argument a little bit, you know, and it's nice that he took Lex's advice and stopped going and saying all this shit like, it's the Jewish media, you know, like, again, was pulled back, and let's look at it what it is. It's a toxic business environment where people are feeling like they're enslaved, like they don't have ownership over their own talents and name. You don't even have ownership over your own fucking name? Fuck, dude, that's deep, man. That's deep. That's some deep shit, and especially for black fucking for black performers. That's some deep shit. Not to even own your own name. That's deep shit, man. Deep. So, since Lex asked me to be specific, this is a hero of mine, David Simon. He's never done anything wrong to me, and neither has Jamie. I know this is random to post while I'm at war, but I have to say I love David Simon. Now let's move on to Scooter. So this is his former manager, Scooter Braun. And I don't think that ended well. But this is where Ye decides to call it a night. He's like, I'm a bit sleepy, but tomorrow, smiley face, I promise it will be all love speech, guys. I promise. Even though he said that he's not going to say anything to anybody for 30 days, here he comes. He's like, fuck you, here it is. So today, 8 hours ago, he posts, enough already. I gave this man his flowers multiple times. Let's really see who our real ops are in the music game. Imagine all the rappers on the same side and everyone cleaning up each other's contracts. It's kingdom time. Love, Drake. And here it is, right? He's talking about it's time to fucking walk off. It's time to walk off fucking set. It's time to walk off the fucking court. It's time to walk off the field. It's time to fucking get out of the fields, right? It's time to fucking get into the house. Into the fucking house. Fuck that shit, man. Get your own, do your own, be your own. That's I think is the crux of it, right? Like that's the message that I hope that he runs with, because fuck these crooked ass business fucking finks, man. Fuck them. And of course, yes, some of them are Jewish, but that doesn't mean every Jewish person is evil. But they're just terrible Jewish people. Just like there's terrible Muslim people. Just like there's terrible Christians. How many terrible Christians do you know? In a Western society, how many Christians, so-called Christians, are just the worst fucking evil haters in the fucking world? It happens. It happens for everybody. Evil is a part of humanity as much as good and love is. And it's something that we gotta fucking contest with constantly within ourselves and within our environments. No problem. You awesome butt slut. Classic crux of the cracker move. You got it. I just need Larry David at the table. Fair. All hail Kanye West. Tell this man you made him. Drake says he only linked with Ye at the Free Larry Hoover concert because of Jay Prince. Linking with the ops, bitch. I did that for Jay Prince. So I think this is now Larry Hoover was a mobster, or is a mobster, or was a mobster out of Chicago. I'm not sure what all this means. I didn't have time to go into this story, but I know they're all referencing because Drake is talking shit. Samo, I don't know if you saw that, but Drake is talking shit with 21 Savage about Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if you saw that yet, but yeah, like I know how much you love Megan. Megan's so hot though. She's so hot. She can't be lying. She's so hot. There's no way that she could be lying. Okay, and so we're gonna end today with this. And there's a reason why I didn't start with this video. And I wanted us all to take this with a grain of salt and try to see through the rhetoric and look at it as something that is more of a rallying call for people to be their own and to own their own and to get their own and try to look try to look past the rhetoric, friends. I just want her I just want to be her friend and for her to teach me her booty shaking ways. I agree with all of that. Let's just be friends. And she's like real hot. I mean, she's just hot. I'm sorry. She's just fucking hot. Like, it's just like, oh my God, she's just her booty is so beautiful. Anyways, so let's watch this video. So Ye posted this. This is what's happening. And so that's the caption. And let's get into this. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. This ain't even the full video. Okay, hold on. Let's not watch this one. Let's watch like a good clip of it because that's not a good clip. All right. I'm trying to get to 20,000, y'all. So if you're not on TikTok and you're not following me on TikTok, make sure you're fucking following me on TikTok. We got to get to 20,000. That's just how it is. It's just what's happening, okay? If I don't get to fucking 20,000 on TikTok, how will the fucking CCP know what I'm doing in life, all right? I need to be on the CCP's radar. Make the Stallion is unforgivable. She messed up the Marvel Universe. She-Hulk single-handedly ruined the Marvel Universe. That is not her fault, okay? That is not Meg Thee Stallion's fault. That is those fucking douchebags at Disney just trying to fucking do their bullshit. So that is not her fault. We will not fault her for that. If she is lying, though, if she is lying about getting shot up, then fuck her. She'll still be hot. And I'll still like her songs, but fuck that. But if fucking Tory did shoot her, fuck him, right? I mean, like, can we get on board with that, Samo? If either one of them are lying about it, fuck them. I mean, I can only go there because they did find bullet fragments in her fucking foot. So, I mean, she didn't have to. She was lying at the beginning, so there you go. Hey, question: Kuya was trying to send Saucy his old Game Boys, but he can't send to the P.O. box. Okay, Raina, can you hear? Will you send Ziggy an address? Or I'll send you one later if she doesn't. Yeah, he can send it here. Oh, I need to watch your Johnny and Riri set. Oh, we can watch that before we leave. It's not long. Okay, so let's watch this video. Now, this is the video. He put a post. What Kanye did was posted 10 seconds of this video, and I don't think that's going to do it justice. So, all right, guys. It's not pulled off of TikTok yet, so Twitch shouldn't have any problems staying on Twitch. So, let's see.
What do you think about Ye, Kanye West, right?
I think black people are showing white people that we'll forever be their slaves, and if they want to, we'll voluntarily go back to slavery. And this is why I say this. We ask to stand up to white folks all the time. We beg to stand up to white folks. Nick Cannon got on a platform and said the same thing that Kanye
He
said.
did.
Guess what they did? They grabbed his ass by his shirt. They even made him denounce Farrakhan. They even made Nick Cannon denounce Farrakhan and say he was a bad, hateful person. So that's one they tarred and feathered. DC Young Fly and them back on the platform now. They bow down.
He's so southern.
DC Young Fly claimed, well, I wouldn't take it. Y'all all bow down. Get off the show, period.
Right
Come
there.
over here on your own app and start your own. F them.
You know that's what I'm building, right?
So now we got Ye, a billionaire. A billionaire who we watched come up out of Chicago. Not only that, the only who I've ever seen advocate for Larry Hoover to be free.
That's true.
The only entertainer I ever seen advocate for Larry Hoover to be free. Lil Durk ain't done it. So here go Ye. He stand up. We all saying, yeah, he right. But boy, when they grab that baddest, that's always been a tactic. You take the baddest, bring him out in front of all the slaves, and you tie him up and you whoop him, 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 and you keep whooping him in front of all these slaves. This y'all baddest one, y'all richest one. He gonna stand up to us, and we all sit there and watch. Don't nobody join in. No celebrity, no entertainer. Jay-Z punk ass turned on him. They whooping him. They putting them lashes on his back. Then he find out, Toby, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. They still whooping him. I'm sorry. They still whooping him, and he's still saying, I'm sorry. They won't stop whooping him. And we ain't said that's enough. We ain't stood up and said, fuck y'all, that's enough. We ain't playing no more basketball. We ain't doing nothing no more. Because we can all come together and shake our dick at them if we want to.
Now, I'm a little reserved about playing the rest of it because it does get a little dicey. But I probably will just play the rest of it. But I think that this entire stream has come to this point where it's like, man, it's only happening because it's allowed to be happening. If you have your own shit, if you build your own empires, they can't do shit to you. Like Dave Chappelle, they can't touch him. Joe Rogan, he's attached to Spotify, but he's made those contracts to be airtight in his favor because he wasn't giving up his shit for nothing, man. Because he's always been very protective of that podcast. Very protective. And whether you like him or not, he is the biggest podcast in the fucking world, and you can't contest that. And there's a reason for it. There's a reason. It's because he built his own. He's honest about where he's coming from. And he tells it how it is to the best of his ability. Does he get it wrong? Yes. Did he say the N-word a bunch of times in a very horribly terrible edited video together? Yes, he did. He did. He said it because he thought he could, because he was freedom of speech. But, he found out. But they can't take it from him. You build your own. They can't take it from you. They can't fucking take it from you. And that doesn't mean that you fucking build your empire so you can spout out ridiculous anti-Semitic bullshit or racist ass shit or trans, whatever it is. No, that's not what it's about. It's about fucking owning your own shit. 51%, man. You don't even own your name. They own your name in perpetuity across the universe. And you whooping. They just kept going on. Fuck my life. My daughter has RSV. Now we will get along. What virus can last 2 weeks, 2 months? What the fuck is RSV, Robbie? Oh my God. Is she okay? Holy fucking balls, bro. Oh, is that respiratory thing that's been going around? Ooh, that's that thing. Ah, fuck. Sorry, man. That sucks, dude. That really fucking sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that, Robbie. I'm sending you healing vibes. Here, sending them. Catch him. Open your mouth. Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Sending love your guys' way. That's the Truth Calvary is coming around now silently. And even Russell Simmons came out and told the truth about Run DMC breakup. What did he say about Run DMC? I miss the days of Black Planet. Was way too young for that. I can feel the vibe. Respiratory. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, that sucks. Sucks, Robbie. Sorry, buddy. Sending love to your babies and your family. Okay, so, fuck. I don't know. We'll finish this video because we will, just to give you full context, but no, you know what? Fuck that. We're not gonna do that. I'm not fucking around. I think it's best to leave it there. If you guys are interested in watching the full video, y'all can go find it. Just Google Charleston White.
What do you think about
Charleston White,
West,
Anton
right?
Daniels?
I think black people are showing white people that we'll forever be their slaves, and if they want to.
And then so, there it is. Just overall bad afternoon. I'm about to go to the weed store and make myself. Yes, do that, Robbie. Go and get your medicine.